Chanted poem from the Shushogi. Day and night, at every moment, we accomplish the way of the Dharma. All of us, through the voice of the sutra and through the heart. The Shushogi is a fundamental text of Soto Zen. Its name means the meaning of practice and realization. It reminds us of one essential point. In Zen, practice and realization are not separate. To practice is already to live what is being realized. What is being realized is simply being present to what we are living. Let's take a closer look at some of the expressions within this chant. The expression, day and night, at every moment, refers to ordinary life. Next, the word dharma, which comes from Sanskrit and means that which supports, that which carries. In Japanese, this word is written with two characters. One evokes what flows, what adapts to reality. The other evokes the act of removing, of clearing away what obstructs so that reality may appear. In Buddhism, the Dharma is neither a belief nor an imposed law. It designates the right orientation of life when it is lived in accord with reality. Finally, the chant says, all of us, through the voice of the sutra and through the heart. All of us excludes no one. It includes each person just as they are. And what does the voice of the sutra actually mean? Originally, sutra means thread. Before writing, teachings were transmitted orally. This sutra is the living thread that connects, a voice that transmits, and a heart that listens. A living word meant to be heard and transmitted. It is in this spirit that the Lotus Sutra is situated, a great text of ancient Buddhism that appeared in India several centuries after the Buddha. This chanted poem from the Shushogi is directly connected to that sutra, in which the lotus flower is used as a central image because it expresses the same reality spoken of by the Dharma. Life as it is, when it is lived in accord with reality. The lotus grows in the mud. This mud symbolizes ordinary life, everyday life, with its difficulties and its limitations. From this mud rises a stem that allows the flower to appear. This stem, like a living thread, recalls the very meaning of the word sutra. The sutra is this thread that connects and allows what is already there to unfold. The flower blossoms where it is, without being separate from what it comes from. And within it, the seed is already present. This symbol tells us that what can be accomplished in life, what Buddhism calls awakening, is not lived outside of reality, but at the very heart of ordinary life. In the Shobogenzo of Master Dogen, the chapter Sansui Kyo, the Sutra of the Mountains and Rivers, expresses this understanding without passing through thought, through symbol. The mountains, the rivers, nature as it is, are sutra. This does not mean that they speak with words. It means that they make the voice heard. The mountain teaches because it is fully mountain, without intention, without discourse. It simply manifests the nature of mountain. The river teaches because it flows, without stopping, without holding back. It simply manifests the nature of river as it is. Because they are sutra, the mountains and the rivers are also voice. Thus, the voice of the sutra may be a chant, a text read aloud, a word passed on by a master, by a child, or even the voice of the world itself when we know how to listen. In other words, what the Lotus Sutra expresses through images, Dogen states directly. Reality itself is teaching. And when we say that reality is teaching, this does not mean that it gives us answers or lessons to be learned. It means that life, as it is, including our human condition, becomes the support of our realization, when we simply manifest our human nature without seeking to be something else. To live, then, is not to imitate a model, nor is it to reach an ideal, but to let unfold what is already there. And it is in this way, in ordinary life, that something is realized. Day and night, at every moment, we accomplish the way of the Dharma. All of us, through the voice of the sutra and through the heart. Thank you for listening.